But we're moving on, y'all. We're moving on, child. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. All right. So this came from Iyanla. Okay. It's a digital exclusive, taking care of business, losing in love. I wonder what we're going to get from this. All right. So let me make sure that its volume is up, child. And if I need to fast forward it, I will, child. Whew, Lord. You know, I'll fast forward it.
You know, we struggled. I didn't want to struggle. And I didn't want my kids to be a part of, I grew up with a brother. It was just the two of us and my mom. And I didn't want to recreate that single parent struggling, you know.
What I find very interesting, boss lady, is that as opposed to going for what you want, you went for what you didn't want. I don't want this, so I'm going to do that. I don't want this. Are you clear about that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Because we so often as women, we do that.
Mm-hmm. My mother and my grandmother were both single.
Your grandmother too?
Yes.
And now you too?
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't always been single because they had babies, so they had to have somebody at some point.
Uh-oh, Iyanla. Uh-oh, Iyanla. They had all that pleasure.
Well, my grandmother was married twice, but she worked all the time. She was a boss lady too.
Lord have mercy. Child, all these unnecessary labels. like even if you think that, like, why do you have to keep telling the world, like someone's supposed to say, yeah, girl? Like what? That sounds half damn crazy to me. But what the hell do I know?
And she decided that men were inconvenience for her.
Sorry, y'all, to keep interrupting. Clearly, they weren't an inconvenience enough because somebody had some kids around here. All right. So clearly, they weren't that much of an inconvenience, right?
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Now, this is Iyanla Fix My Life. So obviously, we know that this is some years ago. But same damn conversation. Okay? This is RBN. That's what I'm saying, child. You can't help people who don't want to help themselves. They're very willing and able to take on somebody else's trauma and just be blaming them for your adult ass life. Get some effing therapy, child. Like, maybe that's why she on Iyanla, though. So let me go ahead and fall back.
Twice. But she worked all the time. She was a boss lady too. And she decided that men were inconvenience for her.
And then your mom?
My mom had other issues that kept her from, I think she had a lot of internal pain that got passed down to me.
Well, you know that.
Yeah, you know it. Do something about it.
Let me see your card. Isn't it Hustler? Hustle keeps your intuition, because your hustle in the face of the people you love is, I'll take care of it. It's okay.
I've done that my whole life.
What?
Protected my parents from the truth. My mom, I just didn't want to hurt her. And I felt that at a really young age because of what I might have seen up until the point of me being able to remember. And I just always...
Up until the point that I was at, Lord have mercy. Let me just say, these people don't look like they 20, 25, 28, 30. These people looking like they in their 40s. And you trying to tell me that all this time, the best you could do, my mama, my granny, not you, where you have the ability and you know how to be this boss lady, but you don't know how to go around and fix your damn life and get some damn therapy and understand that this is not working out, what you need to do to change. So that sounds to me like, because let me calm down. I don't know if they're like self-employed. Okay. So I don't know if they work for a corporation. I don't know, but let's just go ahead and assume that they work for a corporation. So then that means that somebody's telling you what to do. So they give you the guidelines and the rules. You need to follow these rules. You need to follow the guidelines. And you're doing that because now you're this boss lady, as you call yourself. But then for some reason, when it comes to real life, what you have complete and utter control over, who's in your life, who's in your space, who's in your bed, who you entertain, all that type stuff. So you can't manage your own life. You need someone to tell you what to do. That's what I'm hearing. I've just now realized that. Because I'm just so confused as to how all these boss people know how to bossity boss at work, but you can't bossity boss your own damn life. And then you want to go blame your mama and your granny. Child, that's clearly for these people, that's like 20, 25, 30 years ago. And you still want to blame them? Goodbye.
What I might have seen up until the point of me being able to remember.
What you
And
might
I
have
just
seen.
always protected what she knew and what she didn't know.
I can relate to that. I didn't want my mom. I feel like I had to protect my mom.
From what?
She had things that happened to her
And
that she shared with me when I was little. So I just saw myself as her protector. And then I had a brother that got in trouble. So I had to be the one that was
perfect. We all have issues with our mama.
I've been totally opposite. Like I never felt the need to protect her from anything.
Me too. We're the same.
I can't even have a conversation without my mom feeling like her feelings are getting hurt. So I've just kind of mastered how to, get things across.
Would you be surprised to know this is not about your mother? This is about behavior. That your mother is running a racket and hustling you? Or people set it up so that you won't tell them the truth. That's her hustle.
Yeah.
That's how she stays safe. That's how she keeps herself safe. I have never in my life
Hey, girl.
been with a man who makes more money than I do. Ever. Ever. Because I'm not with a man because of what he can do for me. I'm with a man because of who I am and who he is and how that integrates. Let's talk about being with men and how you treat men who don't make as much money as you do.
All right, let's talk about it, y'all. But what y'all not going to do is sit up here and talk about that daggone hat that she got on. Because Carrie Bradshaw had a blue one, if y'all know, you know. Okay, and I loved it. Go ahead, girl. I don't know what they was doing here, but this is probably going to be the good part, y'all. All right. How they treat you ninjas. You know, y'all just crust dust, must rust, ashy ass bums. And yet and still, they still dealing with y'all. I don't understand. Is that settling? Shout out to Earl. You read my mind. Is somebody around here settling? I know you effing lying.
Treat men who don't make as much money as you do.
Uh-oh.
I don't even date him. I don't know what that.
It's not the money, because I was gonna say I've been with a man that made more than me and I still was verbally abusive.
Yeah. I think the more that I hear you talk, the more that I hear you kind of defend things instead of just admitting to it. Or you try to sugarcoat it instead of saying
Own your stuff.
I was just saying both ways, whether you have it or you don't, it's still, it didn't really change the fact if I was gonna be myself or not. Like, you got the money, if I feel like I have something to say, I'ma still say. And if you don't got the money, I'ma still say what I have to say.
Yeah, but when you don't have the...
So in other words, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to tell me whether you have money or not. So the problem, it sounds like, is you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'm going to tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to tell you. And who going to check me, boo? So in other words, you ruin your own relationships and your own chances, your own opportunities. You don't know when to toe the line, follow the rules, act like you got some sense before you get fired, before you get tossed out, before you lose out. Because even if you are self-employed, if you don't treat your people right, if you act like the woman with the $4,000 after Keith Lee left, your business is going to be ruined if you're just greedy and think you're going to tell everybody what to do and take everything for yourself and be selfish and don't know how to treat your customers. But somehow, some way, y'all can make it work. Let's just go ahead with all these boss bees and boss lady and all that other crap that they're saying. You got it going on. But somehow, some way, when it comes to dealing with someone else, you can't seem to figure it out. Then you want to start drawing on your mama, your granny. Notice right now that they didn't say nothing about their daddies. They notice they ain't say nothing about their daddies. Mm-hmm.
I'ma still say what I have to say.
Yeah, but when you don't have the money and you say it, do you put that caveat on the end? Broke. Ooh. Do you put that on the end, or you ain't get you?
I mean, but okay. So look, if you do have the money, I'ma still put that extra on it.
It's an issue for me because that's a big part of my personal goals, and I feel like
what's a big part of your personal goal?
Being in a financially set place.
And what does that have to do with him?
Right.
He can't give me advice if we're not, I feel like we're not equally yoked.
Just because a person
equally yoked. Child, what we got to look at Kendra G for when you got this mess right here, okay? We're not equally yoked. Child, well, then why are you with him? If you don't think that he measures up to what it is that you claim you are and don't have what you have and all that other bullshit that she's spouting, then why are you with him? Oh, yeah. Oh, I wonder why she is with that same person. And I'm not necessarily saying that he's a poop nug, but you're with him for some reason. And what would that be?
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
I'm going to let you know right now, your mama's a hoe. It doesn't matter that that's your mama and what your certain feelings about her. Your mama is a hoe. She's a hoe.
So somehow, some way, you always end up with these messed up people, broke as a joke, don't make as much as you. It's not right. It's not fair. You need to step up and settle. So why are you even dealing with those people? I think I figured out the reason why. Not that I didn't figure it out before. So that's your choice. That's your decision. That's what you chose. And then you have that person, you know damn well you care for them and you like them for everything, but you so worried about what all these other biatches think, because that's what it is at the end of the day, y'all. Trust me when I tell you, because I'm a biatch too. It's because these other biatches that will bring you in their home and ask you to do your taxes for you and end up scounding with your money. You concerned about what they think. But you know what you could do? You know what you could do so that they didn't know?
Shut the fuck up!
They don't have to know your damn business, but y'all don't know how to be the hell quiet and keep some things to yourself. You need the whole world to know. I'm not really sure why, because you're trying to get validation from freaking women. And that's what most of this crap is about at the end of the day, trying to impress some damn woman that you not even with, you don't even sleep with, she offers nothing to your daggone life, but you think that you got to be out here trying to look better than everybody else so that everybody think that you winning. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. I promise you I'm right. You know daggone well you care for that man. You know daggone well you want to be with that man. You love him. But you get some bitch that's going to sit up here talking about, he broke. He don't make no money. He don't buy you Gucci, Fucci, Poochie, and Lucci. And then you fall into that trap. Child, all the more reason to stay away from him. In my opinion, that's just me. Shout out to Sunspot. Appreciate you, honey. Said, because my mouth is reckless. A black woman tweet. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right, child.
And what does that have to do with him?
But he can't give me advice if we're not, I feel like we're not equally yoked.
Just because a person is defective does not mean they cannot see your defects. Just because.
I'm trying to understand. I'm sorry to keep interrupting y'all. Who isn't defective, as she says? Now, I think that's the wrong answer, Iyanla. I think that's the wrong answer to give her. The real question to her is, then why are you even with him? Then why are you even with him? If you don't think that he can bring anything to your life and you're not equally yoked, then why are you with him? All these people that think that you're supposed to have this perfect ass life when you're young, None of us know what we're doing when we have kids, especially the first damn one. Good luck to all the first kids. Good luck to all the first kids. As a first kid, the parents don't know nothing. Prayerfully, thank God, I have my grandmothers. But for the most part, the parents don't know what they're doing with the first damn kid. Second one, they got it together. And anyone after that, they know what they're doing for normal people, okay? Not the ones that got to be out here in the streets, right? So that's the one. The first kid is always the one with the most disciplined. The kid is the most disciplined, has the most responsibility, takes on a lot of the you did wrong, you getting punished and all that type stuff. Then you responsible for your siblings, watch your kids, stay in the house, let them in, take out the food, all that stuff that we've been talking about on them damn posts from the people born in the 70s. That's why we relate to all of that, because most of our lives was similar from that perspective, right? So we're more responsible, I would say. And then you probably see that the next kid, the middle kid, which is a whole different dynamic, is going to be treated differently. And God knows that the last kid always gets away with the most. I don't know why. It's because people older, even my youngest, and we only got 2. She got away with a lot because I knew it was done, because it was done. I made sure it was done. You know, there are other forms of birth control besides condoms. I made sure we was done. And so, you know, that's it. So you probably got a lot more leeway with that kid than you did with the first one. That's how it goes. Shout out to Earl. Yeah, the middle kid is probably ignored for the most part. You get lost in the damn sauce. I'm just saying. But why would you be with someone that's not your quote unquote equally yoked? What the F does that even mean? You're not equally yoked. So you settling. So at the end of the day, you mad at Tyler Perry for telling the truth is what it is. So y'all out here settling, then turn around and try to blame somebody else for it. At the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man got to make more, he got to step up, more, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, oh my God, crusty, ashy. I'm not going to settle. No settling. I'm not going to settle. No settling. Not going to settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. All this we not gonna settle and all this settling going on, child.
Physically, we do not care